Mr. Samuel Denny,
Sir,
tell me about yourself.
sir, my name is Samuel Lenny.
A bit louder.
Sir, my name is Samuel Lenny. I am from Kadapa district. Presently, I am working as Panchayat Secretary in Government of Andhra Pradesh. My hobbies are reading books, playing music, singing.
You did your BTech
Yes,
from JNTU,
affiliated to JNT. Sir.
affiliated to JNTU. You are working in the village secretariat as head of the village secretariat.
Yes, sir.
How are you chosen head of the village secretariat?
Sir, generally, as per Zero MS number 110, Panchayat Secretary is the head of village secretary. Sir. Since the local governments work under the supervision of Panchayat Secretary, defaultly he is chosen.
A bit louder.
In default he is chosen.
Okay, he or she. Okay. So, Grama Sachivalayam is the concept.
Sir,
Grama Sachivalayam is in the news recently and it's much talked or much criticized or much supported, whatever you call. It is in the news. Comment on this.
sir, as per the existing GOs and all, Panchayat system, Gram Sachivalayam is not in contravention to the GP, sir. It is an extended arm of Grama Panchayat. So the 10 members are in the village secretariat and volunteers are in fact aiding the Grama Panchayat to deliver all the 29 items that has been scheduled, that has been in the schedule 11 of the Constitution of India. So in a way, the Grama Sachivalayam, which also known as Grama Panchayat office, have revamped the delivery of services and are facilitating seamless delivery of services that do with less or no corruption at the doorsteps of citizens. I would like to give one example, sir. When I joined, for first 3 months I dispersed the pensions. It used to take around 1 week for me to complete the whole meetings. But today the volunteers are dispersing the pensions within 1 or 2 hours to the citizens at their doorsteps. So there was transformation and this, in the delivery of services.
Is there any parallel about this system in any other state of this country?
Yes, sir. Kerala is doing considerably well in this aspect. So they have strengthened the local governments.
What do they call it? They call it as village secretariat or what?
They call it as Gram Panchayat office.
Gram Panchayat. Do they have this volunteer system?
So, no, sir.
No. Without volunteer system, they are doing it.
They are doing it.
So you said, what are your hobbies?
So my hobbies are singing and playing music. Sir.
Singing and playing music. What do you sing?
Sir, generally I used to play in church and also I used to sing hymns and some patriotic songs in school and all.
Okay. A singer is a singer. They can sing any song. So apart from the church songs, so other songs,
Sir,
Hindi, English or Telugu or what? Do you sing? All the languages. Who is your favorite music director?
A.R. Rahman, sir.
Singer?
A.R. Rahman, sir.
Singer also A.R. Rahman only.
His voice will be very dynamic. Like it won't be like the nuance which the director wants to come on the audio tape, that he will be able to give very fluently.
What is the best work of A.R. Rahman?
Best work of, sir, like he is a constellation of stars, sir.
Yeah.
But I like more Roja. It's
Roja compositions.
Roja compositions and Prem Roja compositions.
Apart from Ilayaraja, apart from who's this man? A.R. Rahman. Who is the other composer you like?
Obviously, another legendary Ilayaraja, sir.
Ilayaraja. No person from Telugu film industry.
Sir, TSPSC Prasad also does pretty well, sir. There are old ones also, but since I belong to this generation, I have much penchant for TSPSC Prasad music.
Okay. So your father is a church pastor.
Sir.
Can you tell something about the advent of Christianity in Andhra Pradesh? Which period they have started? Or Christianity is blossoming or becoming important religion in Andhra? period and history, brief history of Christianity in Andhra Pradesh.
Sir, I would like to date back to around the first century, sir. During Saint Thomas, the disciple of Jesus, he came to India in AD 52. Sir. He landed on Malabar coast.
A bit louder, please.
He landed on Malabar coast, sir, and eventually he came to Madras Presidency. He had ministered around the areas of this Chennapatnam, sir. Probably in Rayalaseema also he has done the gospel services. But much of the religion came during the European rule in our countries.
Can you further elaborate? Actually, you are talking about the first century. He came up to this Chennapatnam coast, okay. But what are the evidences that might have come to? Might is not appropriate word in history.
So, because Marco Polo has referred in his.
As what did he
I
say?
have seen the tomb of Saint Thomas.
That is true. His tomb is there. But do you think it became a popular religion, or many believers and many churches, or at least a few churches were built during those periods?
No, sir.
That's what I was asking. Then coming to the modern period of advent of Christianity in Andhra, you said European, but can you be particular about it?
Sir, I'm unable to recall, sir, but they have some missionaries established their churches in Jamal Madu and any recent some others established churches in Madanapalle.
Anibisant established a church or theosophical
Theosophical
lodge?
Society, in addition to that also.
Yes, she established a church. What is the relation between the Christianity and Theosophical Society?
So Theosophical Society is about all the gods, sir, for any divine originality. Christianity is only in particular.
What is the essence of Theosophical Society, to be more specific?
Sir, what I read is only about theosophical. Like it is about thinking about the all the encompassing divinity. So they won't be having particular religions. Sir. It is not monotheistic. However, Christianity is monotheistic.
At the same time, there are some things in all the religions which are very, very, in Telugu, what do you call it as? Divyajnana or theosophy. So these things, all the aspects which are not revealed or not worked upon in all the religions should be discussed. That is what Theosophical Society. That is like Christianity is also part of it.
Thank you, sir.
So, coming to your district,
Sir.
you are from Rayalaseema.
Yes, sir.
Do you know anything about Krishna district?
Krishna district, sir. A little bit, sir.
Tell me something about Krishna district.
Sir, river Krishna flows and caters to the nature of the irrigation needs. Caters more to the irrigation needs of that district, sir. And also recently it has been bifurcated into NTR district and Krishna district. And since Britishers, Machilipatnam was the headquarters of that Krishna district, sir. It is blessed with a port, sir, which has been in vogue since Kakatiyas. There is a lot of enterprise and industry happening in Krishna district, sir.
Machilipatnam port is starting from Kakatiya. Or is there any other?
Sir, no, sir. Sorry, sir. Ptolemy around in geography I referred it as Mysore. It is very,
Which period?
dating back to early
Christian era.
early
Means which dynasty do you have in Andhra?
Shatavahana dynasty.
Shatavahana. Okay, right. Then why I asked about Krishna district.
Pardon, sir.
Why did I ask you about Krishna district?
Sir, yes, sorry, sir.
I want to know whether you know the diversity of your Andhra Pradesh, your state. So when I talk about the diversity of Andhra Pradesh,
Sir.
please phrase your sentence of diversity of Andhra Pradesh geographically. Did you get the question?
Yes, sir.
Geographical diversity of Andhra Pradesh. You explain in 2-3 sentences or 4, I don't mind.
Sir, geographically, Andhra can be categorized into the Deccan Plateau area, sir, which is Rayalaseema, and coastal Andhra, sir, which is on the coast of Bay of Bengal. And some areas are encompassed in Eastern Ghats. This Parvatipuram and Sitaram districts. That is the diversity we can find in Andhra Pradesh geography.
So, a bit louder, your answer is being recorded.
Sorry.
So, basically, you said Rayalaseema district is Deccan Plateau. All the Rayalaseema are the part of Deccan Plateau or only few?
Sir, a large portion of Rayalaseema falls into Deccan Plateau. Sir.
What are the Rayalaseema districts?
Sir, erstwhile Anantapur, Kurnool, Kadapa and Chittoor, sir. Today they have been added.
Chittoor, is it part of Deccan Plateau? Chittoor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's part of Plateau. A little bit comes to the coastal area also, sir. Recently, Tirupati district has also in it Sriharikota, sir. Sriharikota Shah also comes under Tirupati district.
Sriharikota is in Tirupati district now.
Yes.
Sulurpeta.
Yes.
Sriharikota, Sulurpeta is in Tirupati district.
Yes, sir. First came to Rayalaseema, sir.
Wow. It is divided from Nellore.
No, yes. Recently they have.
This is news for me. I don't know. Because not as what you call resident of Andhra Pradesh, I don't know these intricacies.
Sir.
But I know. Is there any sanctuary near Sriharikota?
Sriharikota, Nilapattu bird sanctuary is there, sir.
Nilapattu bird sanctuary. Nilapattu. Apart from Nilapattu, do you have any bird sanctuaries in Andhra Pradesh?
Sir, Kolleru bird sanctuary is also there, sir. Near to this KGPC. Polikadu sanctuary is also there, sir.
Right. Right. Your degree is in technology.
Sir.
What is the branch?
Sir, electrical and electronics engineering, sir.
Electrical and electronic engineering. So, why you chose administration over technocracy? Why?
During my final year of the BTech, I felt coming into this sector, sir. In this 21st century, the governments have penetrated almost into all the aspects of the citizens. Being isolated in industry or some other cubicle job, we can't much change the lives of the people, sir. So, since the government is everywhere, being part of the government, we can be like a part of that policy making, administration, and all, where we can, if we work according to the spirit of the constitution and stick to the guidelines of the government and according to rules and regulations, we can bring considerable change in the lives of the people. So that has driven me to give up my technocrat job, which is highly rewarding in search of this one.
How much you are being paid for this this one village Sachivalayam post?
Sir, the gross is 30,000 and net salary is 27,000.
If you would have been in technocrat job
So my friends are earning around 1.5 lakhs
per month,
Yes.
so you are losing lots of things.
But I am gaining satisfaction, sir.
Okay. So this is about your job. These things. What about the society? What do you think about the present day society of Andhra Pradesh? How do you describe the present day society?
Sir, with each and every passing generation, the citizens are becoming more and more aware about their needs and rights. So they are voicing their opinion, they are criticizing the government, and they are not sticking to the olden days of voting patterns. If they are stick to certain pattern of polling, they will make the decision based upon the informed choices.
That is about the electoral choice or politics of the people you are talking about. In general, I am talking about the society, how society is if I want to ask you, is it sensitive, present day society, to the issues of the neighbors, to the issues of the society, underprivileged?
Sir,
What exactly is happening with the people?
sir, yes, sir. Society is reacting, sir. Recently, we have seen about the Manipur incidents. The nation came on the streets. Many are voicing their opinion on the social media. Many organizations have come forward and they are criticizing openly about the discussed in fact where a woman has been dehumanized and her human rights were violated. So in a society, people have been becoming more aware about their neighborhood too.
After 77 days.
So actually, that fault is not with the people, sir. Due to the disconnection of all the internets and all, the act came after the
Forget about the atrocity on those three women. That incident is a spark.
sir,
But even before that,
sir,
we were knowing that
sir,
cookies or the tribals are taking refuge in camps.
sir,
Rajiv Gandhi visited, those news came long back, 1 month before itself.
sir.
But did our society reacted to the situation?
So at the ground level, it is the people who are providing the food, shelter.
Where?
In Manipur, adjacent to Mizoram and also.
I'm talking about the rest of the country, your Andhra Pradesh society or our society, the Telangana society, or Tamil Nadu society.
So, society may not be much vocal, but they are observing, sir, and that too, there was not much information about what was actually happening, sir. But there was a discussion in the academics and knowledgeable section. There was a discussion about Manipur class. But common people were not much aware about what is happening in Manipur, largely because of the blackout of media.
What paper do you read?
So I do read Hindu, Telugu papers, Srinagar, Sachi.
In Hindu,
So,
can you name one columnist, regular columnist?
earlier, a person named Ravi was there.
Was writing on strategic affairs.
I'm unable to recall. So, and Suhasini Haidar also.
Yes, good. So Hasni Haidar is a regular one. She's with Hindu. She's a senior journalist.
Still unable to.
Why do you think there is enough information or analytical scope in the Telugu journalism compared to Hindu-like papers?
So, when we read only the editorial newspapers, sir, many national letters also contributing to that. Their views generally to the editorial newspapers. But other than the editorial newspaper, there are views pertaining to different interests of the media management companies. When we consider the editorial, there are enough materials.
Except editorial, all the other things diverse, you mean to say.
Yes.
Indian society is diverse. In terms of religion, ethnicity, and all those things are there. Tell about the diversity in Andhra Pradesh.
Societal diversity.
Societal diversity, cultural diversity.
So we are divided on the lines of what we said earlier, like geographical, coastal, North Andhra, Rayalaseema also. But the people are unified when they visit all the temples and also. They mingle. For example, we take up Krishna Pushkar, sir. Everyone will come and mingle there as well. And even to Tirupati Balaji Darshan also, everyone come and mingle.
Christians,
Yes, sir. Many people.
Muslims,
Muslims also, there are people, sir. Even there is Rottela Panduga in
Nellore, sorry.
Different religion people will come there, sir.
Rottela Panduga, okay. But for Tirupati, Muslims, do they go?
Very rare, sir.
Christians,
Christians normally will go, sir.
Dalits who are oblique Christians or Dalits are going.
Yes.
But just Christians, they are not going.
Yes.
They are also obstructing. If you have something like cross, they will not allow inside.
Yes.
It's not part of diversity, I believe. And my question was not saying that everyone should visit everything. Need not visit. Why should a Christian go to a Hindu temple? I am not saying that if a Hindu goes to Christian temple, Hindu goes to church, then only diverse. Or if a Muslim goes to Tirupati, there is diverse. I am not saying that. but diversity in terms of the people living together with their own things.
Sir.
Is it there in Andhra Pradesh?
Yes, sir. That is.
No clashes.
There are incidents of one or two communal clashes, sir. But on the larger scale, since the days of yore, from Shatavahanas also, the society, the Andhra society is accommodating and mutually respecting and cohabiting.
Okay. Then you said so, from Shatamana period till date, this is accommodative, all these things.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So, in that sense, if that is the case, forget about religious harmony. What about the caste system in Andhra Pradesh?
Caste systems.
Louder.
There are people of different castes, sir. The coastal region is being, you can find more like Kamas, Kapus and etc. In the Rayalaseema region, you can find about Reddis and other castes also. Though whatever may be their individual interests, on a large scale, they too also being living peacefully. Sir.
I am talking about the conflict between the castes.
Sir.
Is there conflict in Andhra Pradesh?
Sir, a conflict or competition in a healthy manner is always good. But when it comes only on the lines of caste, then it is detrimental to the overall progress of the society. Sir. Like we can give an example, Karamchedu incident, sir, where the weaker section were lynched and mobbed. Such incidents here are not at all acceptable in the spirit of the constitution and also in the aspect of human resources.
Last question.
Sir.
If you are selected as an administrator,
Sir.
what will be your priority in the state? What should be your priority? For example, if you are asked, yes, which sector we have to work upon, the first 1, 2, 3, like that, if you can name.
So, first thing is working upon the weaker sections of the societies.
In which field? Bit louder, please.
Sir,
Which field?
which means regarding their basic needs.
Hmm.
If basic necessities like food, shelter, etc. are not being fulfilled, topmost priority must be given to the food and shelter only, sir. Because even sustainable development goals also of the 17 SDGs, goal 1 and goal 2 speaks about poverty and hunger, sir. So the topmost priority must be given to the fulfilling the basic needs of the weaker sections. Later we can talk about the human resources development or sectoral growth or manufacturing other things, sir. After these things, education must be given a priority, sir. Time and again it has been proved as education is the one of the best way to enlighten the citizen, to promote national integrity, and also for overall development of the societies.
Good. Good answer. Brilliant answer.
So, thank you, sir.
This last one is a brilliant answer.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, with this, we shall conclude our interview.
Sir.